Let us discuss today's important headlines. Iran and America are in news. American President Donald Trump threatened Iran with bombing over nuclear negotiations. Now, Iran have responded by readying missiles. According to the Iran state-owned Tehran Times, a media report, Iran's armed forces have readied missiles that have the operational capacity to hit the US linked positions around the world. The report from Iran is saying that a significant number of these launch ready missiles are located in underground facilities scattered across Iran, designed to withstand airstrikes. On Sunday, that is on March 30th, Mr. Donald Trump told to a journalist that Iran would face unprecedented bombing if it refused to comply with the American demands. If they do not make a deal, they will face bombing, Trump said. It will be bombing the likes of which they have never seen before. This is the biggest threat Donald Trump have given to Iran. In addition to military threats, Mr. Trump floated the possibility of reintroducing secondary tariffs on Iran and its trading partners. Trump also suggested that a final decision on these tariffs would be made in the coming weeks, depending on the Iran's response on the Trump's demand for negotiations with Iran. So this is a big news that is coming up. And now Iran is also responding. We are readying our missiles. Our missiles are scattered across our territory. And now most of the American positions we can hit back with our missiles. This is a response given by Iran. This is not the first time for Donald Trump to threaten Iran. In the Trump 1.0, he cancelled JCPOA, Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action. In fact, during Obama's period, when Obama was the president of America, he made a deal with Russia called JCPOA. And in Trump 1.0, he cancelled JCPOA and he reintroduced sanctions on Iran. Now, again, Trump is imposing on Iran. Now, Iran is saying that I will not fear for any such imposition. I will retaliate, hit back very strongly. The other important interesting news that is coming up, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on March 30th announced that Yoga for One Earth, One Health as a theme for 2025 International Yoga Day and said that the day had taken the shape of a grand festival. We are going to celebrate a grand festival on the day. The United Nations proclaimed June 21st as the International Yoga Day with the aim to raise awareness worldwide of the many benefits of practicing yoga. It was first celebrated in the year 2015, a decadal celebration of Yoga Day. Sharing India's vision for a healthier world population in his monthly Mann Ki Baat radio broadcast, Prime Minister Modi said, the theme of Yoga Day 2025 has to be kept as Yoga for One Earth and One Health. The next important current affairs is coming up from Chhattisgarh High Court. The Chhattisgarh High Court has said that a woman cannot be forced to undergo virginity test, which violates Article 21 of the Indian Constitution that guarantees her fundamental right to protection of life and liberty, including the right to dignity. The Chhattisgarh High Court said granting permission for virginity test would be against the fundamental rights, cardinal principles of natural justice, and secret modesty of a female, emphasizing that Article 21 is the heart of the fundamental rights. The observation have come from a criminal petition filed by a man who demanded his wife's virginity test, alleging that she has an illicit relationship with another man, challenging a family court's order dated on October 15, 2024, which rejected this petition. The wife has alleged that husband was impotent and refused to cohabit. And here, we're asking women to undergo virginity test. Forcing a woman to undergo virginity test is against her right to dignity, her fundamental right of life and liberty. It's a violation of Article 21, according to Chhattisgarh High Court. The next important news, Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji will flag off the first Vande Bharat train to Kashmir on April 19th from Katra, marking the completion of the 272 Udhampur Srinagar Baramulla rail link project. The Jammu Katra Srinagar Vande Bharat Express will initially operate from Katra as the Jammu railway station is undergoing renovation. According to the railway officials, the railing project was completed last month. Trial runs of the train on the Katra Baramulla route have been successfully conducted. The Commissioner of Railway Safety approved the train service between Katra and Kashmir in January. The Vande Bharat Express is expected to significantly reduce the travel time between Jammu and Srinagar, providing a modern and efficient rail service from the region. And this is an interesting infrastructure development in Jammu Kashmir is a need of the hour to end the insurgency and separatism in Jammu Kashmir. On the one side, government is culling the separatism. On the other side, the government is focusing on development projects, particularly infrastructure development. The next important news is about India-America trade agreement. India-US may focus on goods sector in the first phase of trade agreement. India and America are likely to focus on goods in the first phase and services in the next tranche under the proposed bilateral trade agreement. Both sides have aimed at concluding the first phase, that is September-October of this year, to complete first phase of trade agreement. India and America have decided to hold sector-specific talks in the coming weeks under bilateral trade agreement. The engagement between India and America came in the backdrop of America's threat to impose reciprocal tariffs on its key trading partners, including India, on April 2nd. The decision to hold talks in the coming weeks follow 4 days of talks between senior officials of India and America. So India and America are aiming at $5 billion trade by 2030. This is an interesting point. India and America are now working on a bilateral trade agreement. The next important news is coming up from SpaceX. SpaceX is gearing up for a historic mission set to launch the first human space flight over Earth's polar regions. The privately funded FRAM-2 mission will carry 4 astronauts on a 4-day orbital journey. The launch is scheduled from NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. The launch is scheduled on 1st April from NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida, with a crew aboard a SpaceX Crew Dragon capsule atop Falcon 9 rocket. And what is FRAM-2 mission? The mission, named as FRAM-2, is inspired by the famous 19th century Norwegian ship used for Arctic and Antarctic expeditions. During this flight, astronauts will conduct the groundbreaking experiments, including taking the first X-ray in space and studying how mushrooms grow in microgravity. The mission will last 3 to 5 days and end with a splashdown off California coast. FRAM-2 stands out because it involves a unique trajectory over Earth's poles, a route that have never been undertaken by a human space flight. కాంపిటేటివ్ ఎగ్జామ్ సంబంధించి ప్రత్యేకంగా సివిల్ సర్వీసెస్ ఎగ్జామ్ సంబంధించి ఏ ఆప్షన్ చూస్ చేసుకోవాలి, ప్రిపరేషన్ ఎప్పుడు స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి, ఏ బుక్స్ రిఫర్ చేయాలి, ఇలాంటి డౌట్స్ ఉంటే CSBIS అకాడమీని కాంటాక్ట్ అవ్వచ్చు. దీనికి సంబంధించి నా పర్సనల్ అపాయింట్మెంట్ ఈ వీడియో పైన డిస్ప్లే అవుతున్న కాంటాక్ట్ నెంబర్కి ఫోన్ చేసి తీసుకోవచ్చు.